Hello.
But do you feel like you owe an apology to the girl?
Yeah, I already apologized numerous of times to the lady, and I'm kind of in the space where I'm trying to get past that because, like I said, if we just keep rehashing it, it just becomes, you know what I'm saying? Every live is talking about how sorry I am for what happened. And
In part one, we established a pattern of finesses. We proved with irrefutable evidence that Scott Ensley, aka Jrello, faked a canceled flight to grift money from his subscribers. That lie was the key. Now we use that key to unlock what really happened in Kenya. Welcome back to the Jrello Files. The last time we saw Rello, he was having a public meltdown after being rejected. Shortly after, he gets into a physical altercation with a woman named Mary that goes viral on WorldStar. For any other creator, this would be a career-ending event. Arrest, deportation, channel deletion. But for Rello, nothing. In fact, he was bizarrely confident. He never addressed the physical part of the altercation. Instead, he deflected, creating a smokescreen by only talking about his comments on Kenyan women being ugly.
The reason why exactly? Was it just because you said that the women in Kenya are not attractive? I won't say the word because they may ban our channel for saying it. But what do you think was the reason? Was it a bunch of bots, people reporting you? I felt like the Scott Ensley channel was starting to really go north, not even just because of this. And now you this is another channel ban. You know, we got our channel banned too. So what do you think was the reason?
It's because of what I said about the women for sure. I mean, that went viral here. That wasn't really like a big deal there where you guys are at, but it was kind of like, you know, it was one situation went viral in the U.S. and then one situation went viral here, so they just collectively got me together over what I said. And I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but they took it really, really to the heart. So looking back, it's a learning lesson. I never would have thought that, you know, my whole channel would get taken away. Felt if it was monetized and I had $100,000, I'd be sick as fuck right now, but
Hell,
what up, Rello? Glad to hear you're doing well. Do you regret how things turned out, what you did? If you could do it all over again, would you have done it the same? Would you have done things a little bit different?
yeah, I would have definitely, you know, done things different. I didn't mean to really disrespect you on about, you know, I come to these countries to genuinely, you know, experience them, have fun, enjoy the people, the atmosphere, you know, just to, you know, to see so many people hate me for what I said was just kind of like, whoa, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really mean it like that much, but you know what I mean? I'm sorry, type shit. So, I mean, long story short, it's just one of those learning lessons. You know, you really realize how much influence you have when situations.
It was a masterclass in misdirection, but it left one burning question. How did he get away with it? Why were there no charges? Why was he so sure he was safe? We knew there was a missing piece, so we investigated, we made calls, and we found a source on the inside who knew the truth.
Hello. Can you hear me?
What you are about to hear is exclusive. behind the scenes audio that has never been released before. It blows this entire case wide open. To protect our source's identity, we've created a visual representation. I'll be on the phone, and you will hear her voice telling the world what really happened after the cameras stopped rolling.
Hello. Hey. So we have talked with Mary and she has refused to press charges. Reason being, she's saying that she talked with Rello after the whole scene, and she has settled with Rello. I'm serious. That's what she's saying. Yeah, it's like Rello gave him some money. It's like Rello gave her some money and now she has let the whole thing slide. Imagine. After putting in all this work, I'm disappointed in her. Even the officers, they are disappointed in her. Imagine. The lady is scared. It's like she's super scared because the management came outside with her. This place she's working at is like a brothel. Yes, so she came with something like a fleece blanket covering herself. Nothing. Not serious clothing.
A payoff. A deal made in the shadows to buy his freedom and his silence. He wasn't confident because he was innocent. He was confident because he had paid for the problem to go away. So, with the situation handled privately, what does Rello do? Does he lay low? Does he reflect? No. He logs on and launches his next finesse.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're doing that, Rello. I think you might have to issue an apology, Rello, because no point.
I ain't issuing shit. I'm not issuing shit. Rello don't apologize for shit. It's Rello.
Okay.
Bro, it's Jrello. I'm the biggest nigga on you. Do you understand? I'm really that nigga for real, Raise. Like, only bitch niggas apologize. Bitches apologize. Rello, we stand on 10 toes down. We hold our head up in the sky, nigga. We die on our sword. Sparta. You hear me?
Okay. All right. Well, let me get.
I want to apologize to everybody from Kenya that might have felt some type of way, or I didn't realize that my words were gonna strike a chord to that deep, to where the Kenyan government was just gonna basically ban me from basically being on YouTube. First time I ever lost the channel by just speaking my mind and just living through my experience. So I really I was shocked when I woke up and I got the email from YouTube that the Scott Ensley channel had basically been deleted. So
Rello, did the police show up?
No, the police didn't show up. She actually stayed with me. Everything was cool. Like, after the video cut, after I cut the live, it was like cool. She stayed with me. We fell asleep and she woke up and left, and
Right.
it was all cool. My mama.
So guys, whoever in the chat saying there's a police report, this is what I'm talking about. This is why you guys gotta stop doing that. I read the police report, Steve, he hit her. There is no police report, right? Show me the police report. You guys are making up stuff because you don't like Rello or you want to spin a narrative of what happened. What I'm saying is, when things like this happen, you need to talk to the person, go to the source, You can come up with your own conclusion if you think that it happened, but the fact is there is no police report because the police were never called and she stayed with Rello. So again, bro, you guys gotta chill out with that in the chat. Like, let's just, you know what I mean? If you think he did something to her, cool, but like, don't say the police were there and they actually weren't there. You're just spinning false narratives.
Yeah, false narratives. You know, people gotta juice it up worse than it is, and that's what made the situation worse because it was like all of these narratives. You know how it be, niggas trying to drum up drama out of an already crazy situation. So, like I said, I'd apologize to the women. I apologize to my subs. I apologize to everybody. You know, just a crazy situation. I really wish it wouldn't have went that far. I look back on the video like, oh my God, that's not me. I love women. I like just a...
What a performance. An absolute masterclass in grifting. He's not scared, he's acting. This isn't a plea for help, it's a sales pitch. Using the drama he created to squeeze even more money out of the same subscribers who funded the trip in the first place. He knew he was in no real danger. He had already paid Mary off, but the story of being in danger was too profitable to pass up. And the proof? He never left. Weeks later, he's still in Kenya, going to brothels, picking up women, parading them on his channel. The escape was a lie. The fundraiser was a scam. He took his donors' money again and spent it on the very lifestyle that got him into trouble in the first place.
You know what that means? I'm trying to... Let me mute it.
But the finessing didn't stop with that fundraiser. The pattern always continues. We were contacted by another woman who Rello owes money to. He lied to her, claiming he would pay her to be on camera, but framed it as part of his casting couch content so he could get donations from his viewers off her situation. It's the same MO deception for profit, but in her testimony, this woman gave us more than just receipts on Rello. She gave us the key to the entire network. Another woman that dealt with Rello gave us information you wouldn't believe about Auston, KG, and their friends. Information that once you hear it, makes you see that the clues have been there all along, hiding in plain sight. The story of Scott Ensley is deeper and darker than you can imagine, and it's time to expose everyone. In part 3 of the Jrello Files, we detail what happened after the fraudulent fundraiser. We expose the playmaker defending Rello's actions, and we reveal the receipts that will get their channel wiped from the internet for good.